Welcome back to the Upward Path podcast. Last time we reflected on being careful what we worship. We considered how good things such as achievement, comfort, popularity, or success can become dangerous when they are placed above truth, character, and love. Today we complete Chapter 1, The Inner Compass, with Reflection 10, The Highest Good. In April 1970, 3 astronauts were traveling towards the moon aboard Apollo 13. Their mission had been carefully planned. Their aim was to land on the moon and return safely to Earth. Then an oxygen tank exploded. The spacecraft was damaged, power was limited, oxygen was escaping, and the astronauts were hundreds of thousands of kilometers from home. Landing on the moon had been a worthy aim, but something more important now had to take its place. The highest aim was no longer reaching the moon. For those back on Earth, it was bringing the astronauts home alive. Hundreds of people worked together under enormous pressure. They studied the problem, tested ideas, and chose the wisest steps they could honestly see. The moon landing was abandoned, but the astronauts returned safely to Earth. That story shows us something important. Sometimes wisdom means placing one good aim beneath a higher one. That is the clear idea for today. Try to live towards the highest good you can honestly understand, even when that means changing direction. The highest good is the best and most worthy direction you can see. It is not simply what you want most strongly, or whatever brings the quickest reward, protects your pride, or keeps everyone comfortable. It is the direction that calls you towards greater truth, courage, responsibility, humility, and love. Think of a lighthouse standing above a dangerous coastline. It does not control the sea around it. It cannot remove the rocks, slow the wind, or tell every captain exactly how to move through the tricky waters. It simply shines from a high place. Its light gives sailors a fixed point, helping them recognize danger and correct their direction. The highest good works in a similar way. It does not give you a simple answer to every problem. It gives you a direction from which better answers can be found. You will not always know exactly what to do. Children do not, parents do not, teachers and leaders do not. Life is often more complicated than choosing between something obviously good and something obviously bad. Sometimes two good things compete. A parent may need to decide whether a child needs comfort or a firm boundary. A family may need to balance rest with responsibility or kindness with honesty. The highest good helps place these things in the right order. Kindness without truth can become dishonest. Discipline without love can become harsh. Confidence without humility can become pride. A lower aim asks, what will work for me right now? A higher aim asks, what is truthful, responsible, and genuinely good? After an argument, revenge may feel satisfying, but repair is higher because it seeks truth and the possibility of peace. When work becomes difficult, laziness may promise relief. But honest effort is higher because it builds ability and prevents the burden from being passed to someone else. When another person is genuinely embarrassed, cruelty may offer a quick laugh. Courage is higher because it refuses to use another person's pain as entertainment. Knowing the higher direction does not mean the choice will feel easy. Sometimes you will see what is better and still want something else. That struggle is part of having an inner compass. As discussed in previous reflections, a compass is useful because it can tell you when you are facing the wrong way. In ordinary life, the highest good may appear in a simple decision. Someone breaks something and feels afraid of getting into trouble. Hiding it protects comfort for a moment, but telling the truth may be hard in the first instance, but gives repair a chance to begin. A parent may be exhausted after a long day at work when a child begins talking about a problem. The lower aim is to end the conversation quickly. The higher aim may be to listen properly, even if the problem cannot be solved that evening. At other times, the highest good may require firmness. Love does not always give people what they want in the moment. Love seeks their genuine good. A loving parent may need to say no calmly. A teacher may need to correct rushed effort. A faithful friend may need to speak honestly instead of agreeing with everything. The highest good is not the same as keeping everyone pleased. It is the direction that helps life become more truthful, responsible, courageous, and whole. This reflection helps protect a person from confusion. When every want seems equally important, the loudest feeling usually wins. Fear, anger, popularity, or comfort takes control because nothing higher has been chosen. It also protects us from pretending there is no better direction simply because the perfect answer is unclear. People sometimes say nobody really knows what is right as a way of avoiding the next responsibility they can already see. You may not know the perfect answer, but you can often recognize a better one. You may not know how an entire friendship will be repaired, but you can stop adding lies to the problem. You may not know how to finish a difficult project, but you can begin the next honest part. You may not know how to solve every tension in the family, but you can speak carefully and take responsibility for what belongs to you. The highest good also requires humility. Humility says, "This is the best direction I can honestly see, but I may still need correction. I will move towards what seems truthful and good while remaining willing to learn." That matters because people can place their own opinions in the highest position and call them good. They may decide that their anger is justice, their comfort is wisdom, or their success proves they are right. A worthy aim must be able to correct the person who follows it. It must be higher than your pride. For many people, the highest good is understood through their religious faith. Others may begin with conscience, truth, love, or the honest search for what is genuinely good. Whatever words are used, the direction must ask more from us than simply doing what feels pleasant or useful to ourselves. It should call us away from cruelty and towards courage, away from deception and towards truth, away from selfishness and towards responsible love. A stronger and wiser person is formed when they practice choosing this direction without pretending to understand everything. They become less easily controlled by the mood of the moment. They can change their plan without losing their purpose. Like the people guiding Apollo 13, they can recognize when a worthy goal must be placed beneath a higher one. They do not cling to the original plan merely to protect pride. They ask what matters most now and direct their effort towards it. Families can recognize this today by noticing moments when several aims are competing. Is the aim to win the argument or to understand what is true? Is the aim to escape trouble or to take responsibility? Is the aim to make the problem disappear quickly or to repair it properly? Sometimes the difference becomes clear when we ask what kind of person each choice is forming. Will this choice make me more honest or more skilled at hiding, more courageous or more controlled by fear, more dependable or more likely to escape responsibility? The highest good does not require a dramatic act every day. Usually it appears in the next ordinary decision. Tell the truth. Repair what you damaged. Listen before judging. Do the work properly. Protect someone who is being treated cruelly. Change direction when you realize you are wrong. These actions may be small, but they point somewhere. Like a lighthouse in the distance, they help us move towards what is better when the weather is uncertain and the full path cannot yet be seen. You may not know every answer today. Look honestly at the direction in front of you. Notice what leads towards truth, responsibility, courage, humility, and love. In closing, take the time to think and consider the question: what is the highest good you can honestly aim towards today? Thank you for listening to today's reflection on the upward path. With today's reflection, we have completed Chapter 1, The Inner Compass. Across these first 10 reflections, we have explored direction, character, responsibility, comfort, worship, and the importance of aiming towards what is highest and good. Please stay tuned for the next episode as we continue through the 100 short reflections across 10 chapters, with new uploads coming weekly. Next time, we begin Chapter 2, Truth, with Reflection 11, Tell the Truth. May your day be guided by truth, courage, and one small upward step. Take care now.